Hello students, let's read the problem. And it says, which of the following graphs best represents a function f of x equals ax squared plus c if a is less than 0 and c is greater than 0? Okay, so let's see, what are they asking me to do? Well, they want me to find a function which is in this form, but it has some restrictions, right? And the restrictions are that a needs to be less than 0. And I want to ask you a question. What does that mean? Well, it means that you want to find out a number that is less than 0. And what kind of numbers are less than 0? Negative numbers, right? Very good. Therefore, I'm looking for a negative number. Okay? Let's go on. What about the second part where it says that c is greater than 0? Well, what numbers are greater than 0? Of course, 1, 2, 3, 4 are whole numbers, right? Okay, so I'm looking for a whole number. Okay, so there's a couple of things you can do. You can even try to rewrite any question for you so that it can give you a better idea. So that would be my advice. And if I rewrite any question, I need to have a being a negative number, right? So I can say, for example, negative, and I don't need to write down a number. I can just leave it as a negative, right? And that c is greater than 0, so I can say something like plus 2, plus 3, plus 4, and so on. And now you can analyze it. Is that right? So the first thing you know is this. If this one is a negative, then it's a reflection across the x-axis, right? I tell my students that it makes it look like a mountain, right? Yes, it looks like a mountain. Okay. We also say that this can be downward, right? Because it's facing down. So keep that word in mind. Okay, what about the plus 2? What is that going to do to my quadratic function? Well, the plus 2 basically is going to be a vertical translation, right? This is the one that makes my quadratic function go either up or down, right? And in this case, it goes up. Gonna go 2 up, okay? And that's where the vertex is gonna be. Okay, so if you analyze the answer choices, look at, first of all, let's go with the one that it says downward. I think that's the easiest to find. So A is downward. What about C? No, right? C is not. C is upward. What about D? D is upward. What about B? Yes, right? So now we are between A and B. But now notice how in A, my vertex, it's less than 0. And I want something greater than 0. Is that right? Therefore, I hope that you can see that the answer for that is letter B.